Hey you guys, I wanted to welcome you to the Career on Fire training, officially starting now. Yes, we've got 7 days where you're going to learn the most important thing for your career, which is how to make those relationships, how to break in professionally. We've got actors here, we got filmmakers here, we got editors here, we got cinematographers here, we've got people that went to film school, we got people that didn't go to film school, we've got just very passionate people that are all interested in the same thing, which is to have a great life, doing the funnest job in the entire world, which is working on film sets, you know, as actor, as cinematographer, as whatever. Now, as you guys may know, I'm a sound mixer. And I've been doing this for about 20 years, and I love it. And sound mixer? What sound mixer? I never thought I'd be a sound mixer. I just wanted a great life. And it turns out that sound and the film industry is a perfect match made in heaven. So I am the head of my department, and I do mostly commercials, although I've done feature films, and I've done music videos, and I've done TV, and I've done reality, and I've done documentaries. I did National Geographic. That's how I got that Emmy. So anyway, I've done all this work, and I love it. It is way better than you even think that it is. I'm talking your career is going to be way better than you even imagine it to be, because this is a high-paying industry. It's all very, very interesting work, and the people are all very interesting people that are become your friends, and it becomes your way of life that you're making your career working on a film set. Now, the reason why you're here is not because of me. You're here because you want to learn how to actually excel and make a lot of money in this industry and go to the top. So that's not so intuitive, right? Because that's why everybody's here. Because it can feel like it's a closed kind of system, closed thing going on out there, and how do you fit in? And that's what we're going to talk about this week. The Career on Fire program, which is what we're doing now, is an overview of the A-List in the Industry Mentorship Program, which is our flagship program. That is the big program where we show people our system of how to get in and break it and get consistent workflow in the film industry. Which is, if you have watched some of the case studies and you've looked at some of the pages of the posts of our people out there working professionally, all paid work, that's what all this is. It's all the paid, real, professional work. That's the whole, my whole world, and that's what we're talking about here. So if you've looked at some of those things, you're like, oh my God, how did all these people get where they're at? And they got it through doing the A-List in the Industry Mentorship Program, which is it's our flagship program. It is the thing to do if you want to learn a system of how to break in professionally, become known, get really good at your job, create thousands of relationships. You want to stand on your own 2 feet, and you want to be in control of your career, and you want to be able to do it for the rest of your career and work all the time and get the best work, which is what this is all about. Now, as you know, the film industry is freelance. It's all freelance, and it's all word of mouth. So it's all people knowing you and you knowing them. And how do you create a career where you're constantly being thought of and called for the work? That's the whole deal, you guys. To make it very simple, it's all about how to get called all the time for all of the work. So then you have a career. Now, granted, there's a lot of professionals that are actually in the film industry that are ahead of you, 10, even 15 years, that have even won awards like Emmys, and they barely work. What's up with that? It's like, oh my gosh, that's so scary to hear. But it's true. And as you get on set and actually excel in the industry, you're going to see people like that. And they're good people, and they're nice people, and they know their job, and they're very good at their job. So why aren't they working? It's because they haven't mastered what we're talking about. They're very good, but it's not about the talent. It's not about your talent. It's not about how good you can do your job. And that's where a lot of the film schools go wrong, in that they're just teaching somebody how to do the job. But doing the job, that's granted. You got to know how to do the job, okay? Which you can learn it all from actual real film sets. You don't even have to go to film school. But how to do the job is the minimum. The money, the important part, the stuff that you will not learn anywhere, but you'll learn it this week. You'll have a great overview on this, and you can take it and use it any way you want, is how to get the work in a word-of-mouth business where people think of you, know you, like you, and call you for the job versus the people that have been doing it for 10 years and 20 years. So that's what we're talking about this week. That is the most valuable thing. And if you're like, is this going to be worth my time? Oh yes, it's going to be worth your time. If you want to be in the business and make a career out of it, this is what you must do. So I would set aside everything you can and make sure that you're here. Okay, so for the actors, you're going to learn an inside path that you have never heard of before. And you're going to get exposed to that today in this training, actually on this page. You're going to learn inside path. Because one of the main problems that actors have is that they get really good at being an actor, but other than that, they don't know what else to do. How this program is going to help you this week is it's going to show you the most important thing, how to actually make this a career, and how to get all these relationships, and how to become known so that everybody knows you as an actor. But perhaps you're also always on set anyway doing another job, which could be art department, which could be camera department, which could be hair and makeup, which could be camera assistant. The main problem that actors have is making relationships. They just don't have a way to do it because they go to auditions and you're there for a couple minutes and you don't ever really form relationships with people. And relationships take time. And to do the traditional way where you're only auditioning, it can take 10 years easily. Which is why your acting coaches are saying, hey, this can easily take you 10 years before you actually start getting roles consistently. But I say forget that. I say forget doing a job that is outside of the film industry and then going to auditions. And that's what most people are doing right now. I say get your education on the film set. That is by being there all the time, every week. You make your money on a film set. And you can make great money. Like if you get in one of these niches, which you may have never thought about, but like you could work in camera, you could work in the art department, you could work in hair and makeup, you could work in sound. You can make at least $500 a day. And you can be an actor as well and go to auditions and actually get put in the film as an actor. So it's definitely the shortcut. It's definitely a way for you to absolutely build your confidence and get referred to agents and get referred to opportunities and build professional footage for your reel right now. So you're going to learn much more on how to do that in this training this week over the next 7 days. Okay? But it's an overview. How to actually really do it, like systemize it, that would be in the A-List in the Industry Mentorship Program, which you may want to do or may not want to do. But I think that it's something that you're going to probably want to do. Let me tell you about the Friends of Film Mentors. The mentors are all film professionals in the film industry today. They're located all over the world. And they started just like you, where they didn't know how to get in the business and they were making no money in the film industry. And they were doing a 9-to-5 job, property manager, call center, all these different jobs. And they used the A-List in the Industry Mentorship Program to actually implement that system and get into the film industry full time. So they quit that job and they went full time. Then I hand select people that I think are good teachers and that I love and that I want a relationship with for the rest of my life to be a mentor. And so that's who these people are. They're very high quality, very good, and total industry professionals in the film industry where they're making anywhere from $50,000 a year to over $100,000 a year. And we've got people that are in camera, we've got actors, we've got editors, we've got across the board people in all of these niches that are now living the life of their dreams. And before, they were not in the film industry at all. And if you're really serious about this, you definitely want to watch all the case studies on that case study page, which is on the link at the top of this page. And also read the success stories too, because these are our people on set working all over the world. We've got people in London, we've got people in Sydney, we got people in New York City, we got people in Atlanta, we got people in Chicago, in Los Angeles, in Seattle, in Portland, in Albuquerque, in Miami, in Orlando. We got people all over the country working that before this program, before Friends in Film, they were not working at all. So their lives have completely changed. So this is the real deal. And if you're like, whoa, how'd they do it? They mastered this system of reaching out to people and becoming in demand in this word-of-mouth business using our methods. And this program this week is an overview of that. And you're going to learn a lot and you're going to go, oh my God, I finally understand it. And it's going to be so exciting. And then you'll have an opportunity, if you want to go on and do the whole real deal where you'll learn it in depth, where it'll become part of your like soul, your body. It's like not something like you're trying to regurgitate. It's going to be who you are. And that's when you'll get all the work coming to you. And you're setting yourself up for a lifetime of success. Because really, you guys, the whole thing, as I said before, it's about how to get the work consistently and form relationships so that you're constantly the one that's getting the work. Because the whole business is freelance and it's all just a bunch of film shoots. So you want to turn it all so that it's coming your way. Does that make sense? So the mentors have mastered that, and that's what they do, and they have gotten the results of implementing this program. So how it's going to work is every day you're going to get an email from me, and it's going to have training in it. And I want to make sure that you watch the videos and you do your fun work and you post it in the mastermind. This is super cool, you guys, to be able to learn this stuff and then actually do it and then post it with a group of very motivated, like-minded individuals and make friends all over the world. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. And some of these people that you're doing this training with, they're going to be directors, producers, actors. People will definitely be going to the top and they will take you with them. So you don't know all the amazing people that are here, and you're going to be meeting them all here in this mastermind. So it's pretty cool. Okay, so you're going to learn the jobs that you can do. You're going to learn what they pay. You're going to learn how to get in the unions. You're going to learn how to manage this whole thing so that it really happens, like it's real. Like we're not going to talk about how to light the film set. We're going to talk about how to get the work. The most important thing. This week, you're going to get so many insights that are going to make it like, oh my gosh, I can see my future. Like I know exactly what to do. For instance, you're going to learn which jobs actually lead to you traveling all over the world. If you want to travel around the world and get paid for it, you're going to learn which niches you want to get into to do that. You're going to learn what you should do if you want to be on camera. There's certain sectors in the film industry that can give you more opportunities to be on camera than other ones. So you're going to learn that. You're going to learn how to get scripts made and how to find people to shoot your stuff and how to actually talk about it on set so that this is not like some vague dream anymore. This is like, no, this is what you're actually doing. And you know, clarity is power. The more you understand, like from a real perspective, the more it's like, oh my gosh, this is what I can just do. Okay? So that's what you're going to learn this week. We're going to talk about the 80-20 rule, which means that actually your success in the industry, and this is really good news, it is 80% psychology, only 20% strategy. Now that strategy is very important because there's ways of interacting in the film industry that works. That is how people want to be communicated with, and also it gives people clues that you're good, you know, and then they want to hire you. And so that's all strategy. But the psychology part of it, how you see yourself, how you present yourself, the way that you think, how you put yourself in really good and empowered states, that's like 80% of it, you guys. And if you're an actor, you're going to learn the friends in film way to get connected in the film industry. You're actually going to learn how to get inside, which is the biggest thing because most actors are just up doing their thing and the whole industry is happening and it's like they feel like they have to hit the jackpot to actually get on a film set. So that's not a career. What you want to do is you want to have a way, a system to constantly connect with producers, directors, agents, and casting directors so that you're in the game all the time. You're inside, you know people, you're confident and you're working and you understand the business that you want to be a part of. So you're going to learn how to do that this week. And you're going to get a great overview of, you'll be like, oh my God, I see how to do this now. Okay, so what you should do is make sure you watch every video. Make sure you take notes because if you take notes, then it's going to go into your head and you're going to actually learn something. If you just watch it and you don't take notes and you also check your email, you're not going to learn crap. And then you'll have more of the life that you already have today, which is probably okay. But come on, you guys, you want to get in the most desirable industry in the entire world. That means it's going to take some Superman effort, meaning more than what you normally would do. So definitely watch every video, take notes, and then go into the Yammer Mastermind and do your fun work so that we get to know you. We know what you're doing and we know what you're up to. And meet other people and encourage other people in the mastermind. Because as you know, the entire film industry, it's all relationships. So you can either practice like being, oh, I don't really have anything to add, or you can practice being, oh my God, I'm so excited to meet these people. Hey, that was great what you said here, and oh, I just love what you said there. And then they'll be like, really? So then they'll post more and more, and we'll get a great conversation. So really, you know, the whole thing, you're creating your whole life, you're creating this whole training, you're creating your whole way that you see your entire world. You've got this great opportunities here, and there's nothing out there like this. All right, see you guys later, and I'll see you in the training. Bye, everybody.